Hey guys, welcome back to Workout with Lexi. So today is going to be all about the upper body and specifically our arms. So lots of mobility and strength work, which is super duper great. These are some of my favorite exercises, especially if you are just working on toning or strengthening the arms, but also if you are a handstand lover much as myself. These are all great tools for warming up for handstands or any sort of inversions or anything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any videos that I have coming up, and I will see you all in just a second. Okay, so we're going to start seated on our knees, and as always, if this is super uncomfortable, go ahead and sit in a cross-legged position on your bum. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale here. And on an exhale, we're going to extend the arms out and really round through the spine. Good. Inhale, we're going to open up that left arm. Exhale, round. Same thing to the right. Inhale. And exhale. So really opening up through the upper thoracic spine. Exhale. And warming up through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 6 more. Four more, and maybe you even tuck the chin in towards your chest as you round. Good. 2 more. And last one. Good. Keeping the arms where they are, go ahead and bend the elbows. Similar thing again. Inhale, go ahead and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale as you round. We're doing 10. Inhale. Exhale. 8 more. Good. 5 more. You should already be feeling those arms warming up. Good. Last couple here. 2 more. And last one. Good. Go ahead and release the arms. Give them a couple circles, and we're going to come forward into tabletop position. We're going to get into the wrists and forearms a little bit, especially for those of us who have not so good wrists. So open up the fingers as wide as you can, and we're going to make some circles. Again, just getting into the forearms and the wrists. Go ahead and circle in the opposite direction. Good, and I like to do one hand at a time, especially if you have not very flexible wrists. So go ahead and start with the left. You're going to flip it underneath so that the fingers are facing you. And the closer that your hand is to your body, the easier it's going to be. And maybe you just stay here, or maybe you slightly shift forward and back. Kind of see what feels comfortable. You're going to feel a super duper stretch all the way up through the forearm here and into the wrist. Good, and go ahead and release. Give it a couple circles. Shake it out. And then the top of our hand is going to come down onto your mat. Do not strain the elbow right away. So find what feels comfortable. If you can't strain the elbow, that's totally fine. Go ahead and wiggle the fingers. Maybe you gently start to straighten the elbow. Again, you do not have to straighten the elbow. Beautiful. Go ahead and release that. Same thing on the right side. So go ahead and flip that hand, fingertips facing you. Start to shift forward and back. Wrist health is very, very important, guys, especially if you're working on, arm and shoulder stuff, especially the things that I'm going to be doing today with you. It's really, really important that your wrists are nice and warmed up. So top of the hand this time, again, you can start with a bent elbow, just wiggle those fingers. Beautiful. Give yourself a second, you can sit back. Go ahead and give your wrists some extra circles. Make sure they're all nice and warmed up. And we're going to come back into this tabletop position. So belly is pulling in. We don't want to arch through the low back. We're going to reach that left arm out in front. We're going to circle it as big as we can. Top of the hand comes back as far as it can. And then circling it back forward. We're going to do 10 of these. Try your very best to keep the shoulder by the ear. Again, we don't want to collapse in the belly. So holding this here, if you find that your arm can't reach all the way up to the ear, then it's a good thing we're doing this because you're lacking some mobility there. So we're going to take 10. So opening it up, circling it up, and bringing it back. 1. Lots of control here. You might feel some crackling in the shoulders. 2. Good. 7 more. 7, last 3. And 10. Good. Go ahead and lower that left arm. Woo, it's tired already. Good. Extending that right arm out in front. Circle it up. Top of the hand comes back. And circling it back. 1. Lots of control. Make sure you're breathing. It's amazing how sweaty you can get from super slow movements. 5. Good. 5 more. Good, last 3. These are great exercises if you're working on, handstands or you need some warm-ups for handstands. These are great. Good, I think I lost count, but 1 more. And 10, good, go ahead and lower the palm. And we're gonna come all the way up into a plank. So high plank here, belly pulling in, pressing away from the floor as much as possible. We're gonna take 10 side plank shifts. So you can start by bringing one knee down and shifting from here. If this is super duper easy for you, then try bringing both knees off of the floor. So we're going to take 10 from here. Once that hand comes down into plank, that's 1. 2. Keep that belly pulling in. 3. 8. 2 more. Last one. 10. Good. We're going to stay in this plank here. And we're going to take 20 shoulder taps. So hand to shoulder. Try not to let your body go all over the place. So try and keep it as stable as possible. Lots of control. $19, $20. Good. See if you can lower all the way down through plank to your belly. My arms are tired. Whew. Okay, extending the arms out in front. Feet can be apart, actually bringing feet together. So we're going to take some arch ups super duper slow, but as we come up, the feet are going to open, the legs and the feet, And the elbows are gonna come inward so that we're squeezing the shoulder blades together. It's gonna look like this. We're gonna lift and squeeze. Bring it back down, that's 1. We're doing 10 of these, here we go. On that inhale, go ahead and lift. Squeeze. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, both hands come underneath the shoulders. We're gonna press all the way up into a high plank, and then back into a downward facing dog. So go ahead and press all the way up, and take it back, down dog. And just stay here for a moment, just kind of open up through the upper back. You can bend your knees a little bit if you'd like. And we're gonna take 10 down dog to push up. Option A, shift forward into plank, bend the knees, push up. Option B, obviously, knees do not touch the floor. I want you really focusing on the triceps here. So we're avoiding the elbows going out in a push-up. We're keeping them inward towards our rib cage. Much like a chaturanga, for any of my yogis out there. So 10 down dog to push up, here we go. Shift it forward, down to the knees if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, go ahead and lower your knees. Shake out your wrists for a moment, because I know your hands are probably on fire. And then go ahead and come to your bottom. Do you guys feel swole? Oh my God. My arms feel swole. Okay. Last, final exercise for this, I like to call tabletop shift backs. So, I'll explain what they're gonna look like. We're gonna bring palms down, fingertips are facing forward. So they're not out to the side, and they're not facing behind you, they're facing forward. So feet are hips distance apart. So it's gonna look like this. We're gonna lift up as tall as we can, which is a nice stretch in the shoulders. And as you shift back, you're pressing away from the floor, keeping that bottom off. Going back as far as you can, that's 1. Does that kind of make sense? Cool, we're gonna be doing 10. So go ahead and set up. And we're gonna inhale as we come into that tabletop. So here we go, inhale. Exhale, shift it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom never touches the floor. 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, last 2. Ooh, it burns. 10. Good, go ahead and lower. So those are some of my favorite arm exercises. Some of them move a little bit more quickly than the others, but I find lots of movement with control is really where you find mobility, which is a combination of strength and flexibility, which is really, really important for any sort of exercise. So go ahead and give this a shot if you haven't already. Maybe you do 2 rounds, maybe just do it once. Either way, let me know how it goes because I definitely want to know how you guys like it. Thank you so much again, and I will see you guys next time.